as Senshuraku, and here's the man who's in the lead with 12 wins and 2 losses, and a clutch of wrestlers just behind with 3 losses: Miyabiyama, Musoyama, Takanohana, Musashimaru and Akibano. It's full house on the last day, the Senshuraku, that's what the banners up there say. And into our first bout of day 15, it's between Oginishiki, a married wrestler, 28, they usually marry around that age, against younger Chiyotenzan at 23. They fought twice before. Chiyotenzan's won twice. Chiyotenzan with 5 wins and 6th win there for Chiyotenzan. Well, a bit of another very exciting fight there from Oginishiki. There is some doubt among the wrestlers whether they fight particularly hard on the last day, especially if they don't need a particular extra win. Part of the recent match rigging scandals, but no clear pattern amongst this. Difficult to identify which wrestlers do it. Here, Takanowaka against Hamanoshima. Takanowaka in the dark red belt, and Hamanoshima in the purple. So a win there for Takanowaka. That's his 5th win, and against 10 losses. Almost the reverse of his previous results in the last basho, the Hatsu basho, which was 10-5, and 8 wins and 7 losses for Hamanoshima. Can now go off and do his one of his favourite hobbies, which is a little bit of fishing. Now Kotoryu fights Asanowaka, who's had 6 losses in a row from day 9. Started very well, racked up a lot of wins, along with Takatoriki in the early stage of the tournament, then began to lose it after day 9. He's got 7 wins so far. Needs a win here. Had a bad tournament last time, only had 3 wins. And Kotoryu had 6 wins. So a win there by Asanowaka, and that's kachikoshi for him. Well, he's certainly come back. Last tournament was 3-12, as I just said, but before that he had a 9-win tournament. The one before that was a 9-win tournament, so that's put him back on track a bit. And into the next bout. Well, Akinoshima's had 2 makikoshis in a row in the last 2 tournaments. He'll get another makikoshi here, so that's 3 in a row. There's no way you can get kachikoshi. And there was an easy win there for Kyokutenho. Akinoshima looked a bit dozy. He's certainly been slowing down. I think his age is beginning to tell on him. He's 33 years old. Kyokutenho at 25, putting in better performance. Newcomer Hayateumi. Only 129 kilos of him. It's about 20 stone, just over 20 stone. 24 years old, just come up from the Juryo division. Fighting Kyokushuzan's only got 5 wins. And still got 5 wins. 10th loss there for Kyokushuzan. Well, he's had a disappointing string of results. So he might get a win tomorrow, but 6 wins maximum possibly this tournament. The previous one was 8, which was okay. One before that was 5 wins. One before that was 7 wins. So he's sliding down a bit, as they all do at some time, of course. Slow in sumo, they go up the ladder sometimes really rapidly, sometimes they edge up slowly, and then they eventually go down and out. If you stay around long enough, you see them all on the slow, slippery slope. So Wakanoyama there, beating Tokitsuumi. That gives 6 wins for Wakanoyama and makikoshi, and 7 wins and 8 losses for Tokitsuumi, and also makikoshi. Now Tamakasuga on against Kaio. These two have fought 10 times previously. Kaio's won 6 of them, but he's not doing too well this time. Slowish start by big Kaio, some 20 kilos heavier, 30 kilos heavier than Tamakasuga. It's about 4 or 5 stone. And he's got back Tamakasuga up to the edge, and runs him out there. So it's 8 wins, and Kachikoshi for Kaio on the last day. So that will keep him in his Komusubi rank. If he'd lost that one, he would have slipped down into the Maegashira ranks. Takatoriki there, concentrating on his bout. Moment of truth for him coming up. Chance to win the tournament. If he does, it will create sumo history. Now, Tosanoumi fights Tochinonada. These two fought 6 times previously. Tosanoumi's won 4 of them. Both around the 160 kilo mark. That's 25 stone apiece. Good start by Tosanoumi, which of course he always does. Tochinonada hanging on there, trying to pull the head down, and side-slipped there. Happens so often in sumo. One wrestler thinks he's got the other one on the edge, pushes too hard, slight turn of the body, and the hands slide off, and the attacking wrestler just drops down to the ground. That's what happened to Tosanoumi there. So that was 9 wins for Tochinonada, and Tosanoumi finishing with 8 wins. So both of them with Kachikoshi, and secure in their positions. Now, Takatoriki, the man at the bottom of the Maegashira rankings, fighting Miyabiyama from the Musashigawa stable. It's the clash of the stables. These two have fought 3 times. Miyabiyama's won twice. Miyabiyama some 5 stone heavier. Takatoriki, we know, he's a fighter. He's won the Fighting Spirit Prize 10 times. He's 147 kilos. He's 32 years old, some 10 years older than Miyabiyama. Well, this is going to be interesting. So Takatoriki, no doubt, will come out. We haven't seen too much of his slaps in the last few fights in this tournament. He was the one who said that he thought Miyabiyama's face hadn't been slapped very much when he first appeared on the scene. I don't think he was right there myself, but since he's been slapped considerably since, and it hasn't really made much difference. So let's see if Takatoriki will uncork a few on this face of Miyabiyama's. So full start there by Miyabiyama. Takatoriki looking under a little bit of strain. Tension showing. This is his chance to win a tournament. Leads with a head. Miyabiyama starts to drive him back, and there he gets sidestepped. Same as that last tournament, the last fight we saw. Miyabiyama pushes in and slides off, and that's it. That's 13 wins and the tournament for Takatoriki, 32-year-old bottom-ranked wrestler of the Makuuchi division there, winning his tournament. First time. He's been in sumo, pro sumo, since 1983. That's 17 years. And finally, after 17 years, he wins a tournament. So tears there from the veteran. Well, we don't often see this toughie, the pit bull, as I like to call him. Very rarely see any tears from that man. In fact, I don't recall any. So that's the first time. So look at that. Miyabiyama sidestepped at the end there. And a little twist of the shoulders from Takatoriki, and that gives him the win, the tournament. So overcome with emotion there by that Futogoyama stable as he takes his title, and there just Takanohana to greet him as he walks down the Hanamichi. Now Musoyama, he's got 11 wins now. If he can win this one, he'll almost certainly get promoted to Ozeki. And here fighting Tochiazuma. These two have fought 10 times. Tochiazuma's won the majority of them. He's won 8 of them. But it's going to be interesting. Musoyama certainly fired up recently. Won the last tournament, of course, and he's been doing well in this one. Until that previous fight was in with a chance to win his second tournament. Tochiazuma locked in tight. He's a skillful wrestler. He's trying the underarm throw there, and there's another slide down. Tochiazuma started to drop down, and his feet skidded away. The surface is slippery, always is, of course. Adds to the element of chance in this sumo, and that's 12 wins for Musoyama, and certainly he'll be going up to Ozeki. Two more Ozeki wrestlers coming out. Dejima, who's been doing reasonably well in his last few tournaments. Had 10 wins, and the last one was 9 wins. But the other man, Takanonami, struggling. Certainly looks as though he's on his way out. So Dejima, 2 hands in, drives the big Takanonami out, and that's a win for Dejima. And it's makikoshi for Takanonami. Now at this rank, if they get 2 makikoshi in a row, they drop down. They're allowed a little bit of leeway there. In the lower ranks, 1 makikoshi is enough to drop them down the ranks, but for the Ozeki, they're allowed 2 makikoshi. So that's Takanonami trembling on the brink, and Dejima with his 11th win. Good win there by the younger Dejima. Sashimaru, Chiyotenzan. These two have fought 10 times, each has won 5 times. Sashimaru, some 11 stone heavier. Chiyotenzan with a recently bandaged up shoulder. Sashimaru with bandaged wrists. Well, that looked an easy one. Sashimaru there, leaning forward as if he wanted to grab the belt, and the belt wasn't there to grab. And he just dropped down, so Sashimaru loses with 11 wins and 4 losses overall. And 8 wins and 7 losses, sorry, excuse me, for Chiyotenzan. So just about scrapes in at Kachikoshi. Not at all a good result for Chiyotenzan if you look at his pattern over the last few tournaments. It's been getting worse and worse. This one he'll have won with 8 fights, the previous one with 9 fights, the one before that with 9 fights, and the one before that with 10 fights. So he's going down. That will create a bit of space for Miyabiyama and Musoyama. Now, Takanohana fights Akinohana. Well, because of Takatoriki coming through, we haven't seen the other Yokozuna fight. It's dislocated the system a bit. These two have fought 39 times. Takanohana's won 20 of them. But that looked to me like... well, close, difficult one there. I think Akinohana got it. Now the referee called Akinohana. Let's see. So Akinohana comes out hard and fast, drives the lighter Yokozuna to the edge. And Takanohana finding it down. Well, very close. But the referee called it Akinohana's win. And it hasn't been challenged by the judges who are there close by, so that's 12 wins. That puts Akinohana in the 2nd place overall in this tournament. Takatoriki winning it, of course, and Akinohana 2nd. So there's the winner, the man who won it. And there's the big 39-kilo prize that Takatoriki will pick up. So final results, Takatoriki 13-2, Akinohana 12-3, Musoyama 12-3, Takanohana 11-4, Musashimaru 11-4, Dejima 11-4, and also Miyabiyama 11-4. Chiyotenzan dropping back 8-7, and Takanonami with makikoshi at 7-8. So an interesting basho, and a little bit of history there. Takatoriki coming through. The wrestler at the bottom of the east or the west team is known as Makujiri. That's the tail end of the Maku Uchi. It's the first time in history that a Makujiri wrestler has come through to win the prize. Takatoriki there accepting the cup from Tokitsukaze, the head of the Sumo Association. And in a minute, he'll also get the flag from his own stable boss. And here's his supporters group giving the 3 banzais. And there you see, final results. Takatoriki with 13-2. Prizes went to, technique prize went to Musoyama, fighting spirit prize went to Takatoriki and Miyabiyama, and the outstanding performer prize went to Takatoriki. Well, thank you for joining us. We shall be back soon with more sumo on Eurosport. This is Sid Hoare from Osaka. Take care and sayonara.